I think you guys are gonna enjoy this collab.
Wait, why is that, Jay?
Oh, Connor, there is just one topic I argue with you about daily, bro.
Yes, the fact that Java Edition is better than Bedrock.
Up, it ain't better, okay? But, you know, we probably should have named this video Bedrock and Jay versus Java Connor. Wait, that doesn't really sound... Let me try that.
We don't have time for this. Let's get to the list! Yeah! List time!
Coming in at number 10. Blocking with the shield. This one had me rolling. Why, you may ask? Because of the fact I start up my Minecraft world just as I normally would. Getting our friends to come squad up for our adventures. Well, I got our boy King Cheese over here to get into our game. And the vet that he is makes full-blown armor within the hour. He comes back looking like the true warrior and we head out into battle. Soon did the Cheese King come to find Bedrock held a huge difference as he got beat to death by an NPC. Realizes you have to crouch in Bedrock like Captain America and block pretty much everything thrown at you while you're aiming. In Java though, which he is an avid coffee player, I joke, but you know, you hold down the left shift or any config that you have this assigned to and boom, your shield is in your hand and you're blocking arrows. Now, yeah, definitely crazy to see Cheese King, big talks of the craft, die by a simple mob. It was definitely great, I tell you, it was so great.
In a 9 combat, having played both the Java and Bedrock editions, I can tell you that the combat is incredibly different between the two. Not just the shifting to block, which is worse in my humble opinion, but seemingly the 1.9 combat update never happened in Bedrock. They seemingly have elytras, but they don't have any of the new combat mechanics. There's no recharge bar for my weapon, and spam clicking doesn't seem to reduce the damage output, at least from what I've seen and experienced. And we were on the newest version of Bedrock. But the shifting to block is really the worst part because you can't do it while swimming unless you end up like stopping to let yourself like stand up so you're not in like the swimming thing anymore. Okay, right click is the superior choice. That's how you deal with trident drowns. What the hell?
Coming in at number 8, world differences. The most obvious difference between the both versions is the world format. Bedrock Edition uses level DB format for world storage while Java Edition uses the Anvil format. Due to this, most third-party tools created for the Java Edition world editing would not work in the Bedrock Edition, but looks and feeling of Bedrock just seem to be a little bit better. Yeah, we don't got what Java has. If you wanted your Java to look like the Bedrock, you're gonna have to add mods, whereas Bedrock already has some of those implementations. Like, yeah, playing on Java, you need to play on like a balling PC, and it's gonna look great, but not everybody can afford a balling PC. And especially, you know, those PC builds, they're expensive. Consoles may just be the way for you. Mind you, you won't catch me looking up the Switch version though, because, you know, 720p native aside from the OLED version, which I do still have, but I like my 4K craft. Between both iterations, there is some differences, but it comes down to console wars, really. Honestly, which pertains to having a better environment. So it's up to you guys, really. Java, Bedrock,
PC Master Race!
No.
In its 7, world generation. Not only is porting things over and like making your own custom maps complicated, but the world terrain generates completely different across versions. One seed in Java Edition will not work out to be the same world in Bedrock, which is odd to me because it's the same game. So why is this so complicated? Pillager outposts are also a great example of this. In Java Edition, pillager outposts can never generate close to or within villages, but in Bedrock Edition they can. In Java Edition, if an outpost spawns in the water or in the air, for example spawning near a savanna plateau, then a platform of grass or sand, dirt, and stone spawns underneath it in a circular shape to actually give it some foundation. But in Bedrock, pillager outposts generate with foundations similar to that of woodland mansions. Watchtowers use cobblestone, birch planks, and dark oak logs as their foundation, whereas the other ones, like the tents and stuff, use other things. I'm not quite sure what they use. I should have read more on the wiki.
Coming in at number 6, as you guys already know, Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I'm Bedrock and Jay, we're gonna have to talk about it. I can make that Bedrock, you know what I'm saying? Stop it, I will stop. Bedrock refers to any current Java edition on the game. Multi-platform, you can play Bedrock editions on Minecraft consoles, mobile, and the PC marketplace. As much as people don't like to talk about the PC side of things, Bedrock is still great. Add-ons and skin packs can change your gameplay experience. Crossplay, Bedrock players can play with other Bedrock players, and online runs a lot more smooth. Bedrock Edition does not require powerful computers or a device to run it, and it often runs a lot smoother than Java Edition controls. As much as he says he doesn't like to shift the block, yes, it still runs smooth. Bedrock Edition has the option to switch to a controller for movement or touch controls if on a mobile device. Moderation and parental controls, yeah, you know, we don't really like the parental controls, but hey, I have a child, so you know, we somewhat need this. Since Bedrock Edition is connected to Xbox services, the online experience is more heavily moderated and parental controls can be finer tuned. In all honesty though, this is really up to you. We touch on some of these topics through our list here, but generally I say get the platform you play on the most, because there are many differences between the two versions, but these are the major ones to help you decide which edition is right for you. Like I said, we're going back between Bedrock and Java, so we're going to help you decide on which console decision you want.
Halfway through into number 5, coding mechanics. Obviously, since they're running on different platforms, they're going to be using different coding systems, but this means that mechanics between the two games are also different. In Java Edition, after the purge of numerical item listings where stone was 1 and dirt was 2, TNT was 46, etc., Java Edition moved into a naming system where stone was stone, but variants were numbered. So granite, for example, would be stone:1, or a spruce fence would be fence:2. And now we've graduated to every item having their own name, luckily, since carpet, wool, and glass, including a couple other types of blocks, had like 16 variants because of all the colors. But Bedrock still operates under that named variant scheme, which is interesting, and it shows how slow Bedrock is to progress, because Bedrock is impossible to mine.
Coming in number 4, Java Edition lets you play on hardcore mode. Yeah, I know. By default, Minecraft has 4 game modes: survival, creative, adventure, and spectator. But Java players get to access a 5th, hardcore. Popular with streamers, hardcore mode spawns you with only 1 life. This means that you will die. There's no respawning in a bed. Your world is permanently deleted. If you are looking for a challenge, Java is the way to go. Have you guys ever seen the 100 Days of Minecraft Survival? Like, that is litty AF. I'm so disappointed I can't play Bedrock on hardcore. Like, me and my stream, my fans know, you know, they would like to see me bust my ass in some of the hardcore gameplay. I don't know why my fans enjoy the stress of me playing video games, or just the fear, you know, but I love scary movies, but I hate playing scary games. But I can't wait for The Quarry to come out next month. That's gonna be a good one.
Getting close to the end, and in number 3, cross-platform. I will admit that the one thing that Bedrock has over Java is cross-platform play, but only because if I ever wanted to play with viewers, you all end up having Bedrock Edition for some reason. I don't get it. I made it a point on my Instagram a couple years ago to actually give away a couple of versions for Java Edition because it's painful to me to watch people play Bedrock. But luckily enough, come the summer of 2022, if you have Bedrock Edition, you get Java for free, and vice versa. So if you bought one version, you don't need to worry about buying the other, as long as you can wait until the summer to actually get the other one. And since Java isn't compatible with any other version, and just Java, since the console and Pocket Editions are all Bedrock, I don't really feel like I'm missing out on much, because again, it's not like I'm unable to play with people on other things, because it's Java. It's just Java.
Coming in number 2, the Bedrock Edition limits modding. I hate to talk about this one too. While Bedrock Edition does have its add-on, it features more paid content to add to the game, whereas Java Edition lets you install mods such as texture packs for free. Okay, so if you're planning on modding the heck out of your game and don't want to be limited by Microsoft's approved mods, you'll want to go with the Java Edition. Most of y'all, you know, the mods that we've covered, it's honestly, it's for Java, unless we've stated it, okay? All these scary mods, I just want to say thank God I own a PC, because I might be due for an upgrade, honestly, but I enjoy what I got, and at the end, I'm still gonna be Bedrock and J anyways.
And finally, into number 1, DLC. I'm gonna start this off with a little story. Before I started working here, I was streaming on Twitch to build up my resume, and I ended up becoming friends with another streamer. Recently, the streamer and I had a conversation where she mentioned that her kid has all the DLC for Minecraft. I thought she was confused, but as it turns out, apparently Bedrock Edition has purchasable DLC. This isn't a thing in Java Edition, and for good reason. Like, this, in my mind, is actually disgusting. Like, basically, it's the whole paid mods Skyrim scandal, but for Minecraft, and nobody is noticing it. Microsoft has added microtransactions to Minecraft, when literally anything on Java Edition, aside from from the game itself is free. Honestly, I'm surprised Bedrock even lets you import a custom skin and you're not stuck with Steve until you buy another one. Like, what the hell? Furniture mashup, 1,340 coins or whatever it is, I can get Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod for free. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, why on earth would people be okay with this? Survival games is free on Java.
Free or not, I still think Bedrock is better.
You've been brainwashed by the corporate world.
I don't pay for my mods. I mean, I just play it.
There we have it, friends, the top 10 scary Minecraft Bedrock differences.
Which versions do you guys play, and what was your favorite part of that version? Let us know down low.
It better be Java. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been, and shall remain, Connor Monroe.
You gotta champion those who champion you. I'm Crafting J, and the crafting crew is outie. I see how you treat your royal subjects, huh? Huh?
Ah!
Rude. Still funny
It
to
wasn't a
see.
simple mob, it was a trident drown.
It was still funny to see. I don't care what anybody says. We were still swimming and he just, oh, I'm dead. Oh, man.